Hi again, Vital Community. It's Phil from British Columbia, Canada. I got another video for you here today. This one is in response to Robert Zee's thread contest, he's calling it, for what song or songs are you most sick of hearing on the radio? And I suppose everybody has this beef. Where I am, where I live in the Fraser Valley, southwest corner of British Columbia, I'm like 5 minutes from the U.S. border. We have 4 radio stations that play classic rock in our area. Rock 101, Jack FM, 100.3, which is QFM, which is on Vancouver Island out of Victoria, and also from across the line down in Washington State, Bellingham, KISM. And I vary between all 4 of them depending on what they're playing, because some of them seem to get on lists where they just play crap and then all of a sudden they play nothing but great stuff. I'm sure we've all experienced this, but at some point they've stopped looking at the deep catalog of some of these artists, and all of these artists I'm going to show you I like. So again, all this is my opinion. I don't know what they play in your area or wherever you are. Some stations may play deeper cuts than this, but the stations around here at least seem to fixate on the same songs over and over and over again ad nauseum, to the point where, like Robert Zee, I hardly listen to the radio anymore. It's just monotonous hearing the same songs. These artists have deep catalogs, multiple albums, hundreds of songs. Like, play something else, please. So again, I hope nobody takes offense at this. I'm not saying I dislike these songs. I'm just saying I'm tired of them. I own the albums, obviously I like them. And one of them is one of my favorite albums of all time. So I'm just going to get to this. Again, I don't want to offend anyone. It's just my opinion. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 here that I own. And Robert Zee put in the stipulation that you must own it. You have to be able to pull it out of a box or a shelf or a CD rack or whatever and show me that you own it. Well, my number 1 of all time that I just absolutely cannot ever hear again, I don't own anymore. I had it on 45, and one day a few weeks ago I heard it on the same station twice in a day, and as soon as I heard it starting on one station, I was in the truck, I hit the button for the next station on the line, and they were just finishing it. And 10 minutes later I went down to the 3rd station and they were just starting it again, like 3 times in like a few minutes. Come on. And I'm talking about Leonard Skinner, and I like Leonard Skinner, but didn't they have this big double album, gold and platinum, like a double album, like 30, 40 songs, whatever it was, a vast catalog? But the radio stations around here always play the one freaking song, and I never ever want to hear it again. And it's in Forrest Gump, and even then I fast forward through that section because I just can't stand it. And it's Sweet Home Alabama. I'm sorry, I liked the song growing up. I still like the song, but I just never want to hear it again. Please. I came home from that day, took the 45 out, looked at it, growled, and just snapped it in half, snapped the halves in half, and threw it in the garbage. I don't ever want to hear that song again. I have leapt across the front seat to turn a radio station on him in a car, and that song comes on. I just absolutely cannot stand it. But the 4 that I do have, as per Robert's stipulation, I'll call it, I don't know, they're not in any particular order. So this one is by Heart, off their debut album, Dreamboat Annie, and it's Magic Man, and you're going to see a theme here because this is one of 3 where it's the opening track. And I like this album. I'm a little tired of Crazy on You as well. The stations play that a lot. But it's a good album, but I'm just tired of Magic Man. It's played all the time. Like, again, Heart has so many songs, so many albums, and other than this and Barracuda, play something else, please. My second one, and again, I like all these bands. I love this band. One of my favorites. I've seen them live 4 or 5 times, front row, in front of the speakers. Couldn't hear anything for 2 days after one show. And that's AC/DC. And the song Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. Just tired of it. And I got it twice. I got a North American re-release, or if you can't see that, and I've got an Australian. I think this is an Australian release, but it's cover. And the only reason I got this one, well, two reasons. The cover was unique, and I didn't have it, and it's got Jailbreak on it, which is not on this later reissue, and I love that song. But yeah, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. AC/DC has how many albums? And you always hear that song, Thunderstruck, which I never did like, or you've got You Shook Me All Night Long. Now, You Shook Me All Night Long, I actually love that song, and I can listen to that one over and over again. I don't mind that. There are songs like that get overplayed that I do love and still listen to. Hotel California, I love it. And if that comes on, yeah, I'll listen to it, not a problem. But Dirty Deeds, I'm sorry, I don't know what it is, I'm just tired of it. My next one, and this is probably going to be on a lot of people's lists, Pink Floyd, The Wall, Another Brick in the Wall. We don't need no education. Oh, please. Again, another artist with mega albums, mega songs. Please play something else. I'm just tired of those school kids chanting. It's just drones on, and I can't get it out of my head sometimes. That's called a brainworm, by the way. If you ever got a song in your head and you can't get rid of it, it's called a brainworm. And just, you want to get rid of a brainworm? Think of the Muppets. Phenomena. Do 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 do. That'll get rid of anything. Now this one hurts, because I used to love the song. I still like it, but excuse me, I'm just really tired of hearing it. Because again, this is a band, you know, most people's favorite band, second favorite, the Beatles. But I'm tired of this frickin' song. How many songs have the Beatles got? But do you ever hear anything on the radio? Not in our area, you know. Nothing on the radio prior to Sgt. Pepper. Never. All the old stuff, the Hard Day's Night, Help, none of that is ever played. All you hear is Sgt. Pepper on up. And this one, this is my second favorite album of all time, and the opening track, and I'm just tired of it. And this hurts me to say it, because I never thought I would get tired of a Beatles song, but radio has done it. And I'm talking about Come Together. Like, I don't know how to say this. It's just played too much. There are so many good songs on this album. This album is just a blast from top to bottom. Put it on, and in the concept of the album, I will listen to it if I put the album on spin it, because I hate dropping needles on records. But really, driving down the road, I don't need to hear this song 5 times a day again. It's just played to death. Please play some of their older catalog. They got so many great songs. And there was a couple more. I'll give an honorable mention to Don't Stand So Close to Me by the Police. Again, it's just every day. That's the only one they play. Like, I used to hear Roxanne all the time. All of a sudden they've taken it off the air, and it's just Don't Stand So Close to Me all the time. And there are a couple more I could mention, but you know, I don't want to go on and on. I don't want to ramble on about this, but yeah, those ones. Magic Man, Dirty Deeds, Another Brick in the Wall, and Come Together. Those are my 4 that I own. Like I said, I broke Sweet Home Alabama into a gazillion pieces just because I don't ever want to hear that song again. Sorry, Robert, that's out of your parameters, but I just had to say it. That's it for this one, I think. I don't know if you're just going to turn this into a thread or a contest, Robert. It doesn't really matter. Felt good to get it off my chest. Everybody, I'm sure, has songs out there they're sick of hearing. I hope the radio stations in your particular area are a bit more selective of what they play. And by the way, I apologize for the mess in the background. My wife has turned my record room into a box storage room and overflow storage room, and just I don't know what to say about that. I can't even have my records in shelves. They're in boxes. I'm trying to build a shelving unit for it since they got relegated down to this room. you wanted an exercise room, and that's in the big room I was in before. So, and this little cubby hole downstairs in the basement. But that aside, that's what I have to say about this, and I'm looking forward to seeing other people's songs, because there's probably some I've forgotten that I just couldn't think of. And again, I hope I didn't offend anyone with any of this, but that's the way I feel, and that's, as Walter Cronkite says, that's the way it is. So I'll say goodbye, and look forward to other people's videos. Take care.